Also Andy Reid. Vince Young leading the way for the Green Bay Packers. He was signed mid-training camp. Had a nice outing last week, and he gets the nod tonight as the Packers released Graham Harrell, who had been the backup quarterback in Green Bay. And the running back is Eddie Lacy off the left side. Nice job by that Chiefs defense. And that is no gain. We take a look at Chase Daniel's interception here, and we see that A.J. Jenkins fell down, Trent.
Well, yeah, he has a slip. He's not completely clean with his route running, and that could cause some of the timing miscues with Chase. But once again, you got to be able to see out in front of the receiver, and I don't want to put all the blame on A.J. And obviously this is you get locked in. You know what the opening play is. You know what you want to do, and you've hit that play several times during the week, and you're excited about getting the play and getting A.J. involved in the game plan, and those are all things that kind of go through your mind as you're as you're trying to execute the play.
As the Chiefs look for their wide receivers and who are going to be the supplements after Dwayne Bowe, the big trade last week. And we'll get back to that conversation after the break. It's early in Kansas City. It's 0-0. Well, until moments ago, the Chiefs had not thrown an interception through 3 games of the preseason. Chase Daniel just threw his first on the first play, his first pass. And Vince Young and the Green Bay offense right now facing 2nd down and 10 on the 35-yard line. Chase going to get a lot more snaps tonight as the starter's not playing for Kansas City, so Alex Smith will be watching from the sideline. Eddie Lacy for the 2nd time in a row, this time off the right side. Tackle that time, gain of 2. Quentin Demps makes the tackle for that Chiefs D. Here are tonight's Truman Medical starting lineups on the defense. Again, these are the backups getting an excellent chance to show their worth on this defense and really on this entire team, including special teams, those that play there, because the next step for John Dorsey, the general manager, cutting from 75 down to 53. Tonight's the final chance for a lot of these backups to impress. 3rd down and 9 for Vince Young. And Chiefs defense calls timeout. There's Bob Sutton, the defensive coordinator. We talked a lot before that first game, Trent, about what would his defenses look like. They were so aggressive with the overload blitz with the Jets when he was under Coach Ryan there. What have you seen in 3 games? Well,
and that's where you have to find a balance in the preseason, is how much do you actually show and how much do you keep under your hat for the regular season. And if I think you look back to the Pittsburgh game, they didn't do a lot of blitzing, but they had timely blitzes. There were several times they overloaded one side. I can think, for instance, Tyson Hartman had a sack last week where they brought two defensive backs from one side and dropped out Tamba Hali on the other. So there were times throughout the preseason that they showed some of those combinations, but of course you don't want to show too much with the regular season right around the corner.
If this was a regular season game on 3rd down and 9, you'd expect a heavy blitz. And they bring 4 here. Vince Young stepping up in the pocket, going to keep it himself. And the Chiefs in the pursuit, led by Darren Drakeford, keep Vince Young from reaching that 1st down.
Well, and this is something that Vince Young has a long history of doing. If the play breaks down right now, the Chiefs are only rushing 4, so you drop 7 into coverage. And right there, Bradley McDougald comes flying up from the secondary position and forces Vince Young, who looks like